Hey everybody, welcome to the Dad Challenge podcast. My name's Josh. Thanks for joining me today. Today we're covering a brand new person. I've never talked about this person before. I have started branching out into more Instagram and TikTok worlds. Well, this one was kind of both. She kind of exploded on TikTok. And like I've been following her for a little while just kind of see what's going on. There's nothing. I don't know. I'm actually mind blown at the following that some people can create. I have no idea what makes this girl good. I can't see it. I don't know. It's terrible. It's garbage. And she's like, I almost feel like, anyway, it's Maia. If you don't know who she is, good. But let's figure it out ourselves because I don't really know who she is either. So let's go. I think what's kind of hit me about these types of people who live, like Maia, if you don't know who she is, she's just a TikToker who she got pregnant with twins and she is a single mom and she loves to drink and party and all that stuff. She's just kind of like a Jess Fam 3.0, you know, like way bigger than Jess Fam, really fast. So on any social media platform, people like me, people like Maia, people like everybody will draw the attention of the people that are kind of like-minded. Right? I feel like these types of creators like Jess Fam and Maia and these kind of like trashier ones, they attract people who want to know that it's okay to be trashy. Does that make sense? Do you know what I mean? So it's like they feel like, oh, I'm a trashy person, so I'm only going to follow these people that are kind of trashy to make myself feel better. It's kind of, I know it's not really that good of an explanation, but that's the only way I can think that how these people attract people to their channels, because their stuff is absolute garbage. And this one exploits her children like insane amounts. So I obviously have been following her for a little bit, like I don't like on TikTok and stuff like that. But what interests me about this type of content is the fact of just how low they're willing to go, how they don't really care about anything else. But when the money starts rolling in, that's all that matters to these people. The idea that privacy and exploitation, all this stuff for their children doesn't matter, because she's a failure as a person, right? She doesn't have jobs. She went to college, she got pregnant, and then I guess I don't know the entire story. We're going to follow it. It's kind of like a Micah situation. That's how I do it on this channel, everybody. I don't know everything about her. She's relatively new anyway. I'm sure you guys are all going to tell me. But from what I've noticed, it's just she's kind of trashy. And she's trying to be like this single mom. The one thing that I noticed that really bugged me a little while, she had a TikTok with one of her friends where they're doing pregnancy tests. And it's like, I'm not pregnant. They're like high-fiving each other. It's just really gross. Let me see if I can find it real quick, because you got to watch it yourself. It's just nasty. Actually, just going through her TikTok, it makes me realize how much she's just like Jess Fam. How these people, they think it's just a big ass flex to just kind of be like, to not have any real semblance of normalcy for their children, right? They're not only are she bringing them up on the internet, but she does TikToks about their baby daddy. Like, where's the one? It's like, where was it? I just saw it. Me explaining that the baby daddy made the decision to not be involved, and then somebody complaining, people commenting and saying that I'm depriving my kids of a father. Well, here's what you're depriving your kids of, Maia. Privacy. That's all. I don't care about your situation with baby daddy. If that dad decided to step out and not take care of, he's an asshole. I'll give you that. He's not worth these kids' times. Any dad who steps away from their own children, I think you're a complete twat. Okay? In some cases, dads shouldn't be involved because they're just dingleberries. But the idea of this, like getting pregnant really young and just not making good choices, really sucks for these people. So, and it sucks for the kids because they're going to be raised on the internet from a mom. And if you think about it, she gets a ton of hate because it feels like she just doesn't give a shit. She almost thrives in the hate that she gets. She loves it. And that's what brought me to attention. But I want to show you the video that brought the attention to me. It was this one. So she has a bulk box of pregnancy tests, first of all, which is red flag. So her and her friends, cheers, let's do a pregnancy test. Or it's her sister, I don't know who it is.
Ready to go.
Cheers. Meanwhile, they're peeing. Okay, they're peeing out in the woods. Just use the bathroom. I understand. So they're
not pregnant.
Not pregnant.
We're Gucci.
We're Gucci. Not pregnant. We're Gucci. Like, do you have Jess Fam on speed dial or something?
Oh.
And then you bust into the White Claws. I just
brushed my teeth, so
It's disgusting. Well, I need a shower, obviously.
Yeah, you do. Inside and out.
And then I have to go to my dad's for...
Again, that's what drew me to her and really disgusted me. I don't know what it was, but that one, just like the peeing in the woods, doing a pregnancy test, like, cheers. How about, you've got twins right now. Why don't you just take some responsibility and just chill for a little while? I know people are going to come at me. Don't tell people what to do, man. If you're going to be a mom and you're going to be an influencer, maybe just be a little bit more responsible. Because it sounds like you're going to be going through this a lot. So maybe just use protection at least, maybe? Can I ask you that you do that so you don't exploit more children? But here's the thing. Maya Knight fell into a whole shit ton of money because of this. So her whole life now is going to be doing babies because babies pays. And it shouldn't. That's the thing. I'm so sad that having babies on the internet pays money, and lots of it. Because who in the end will benefit? The mom for a little while. The kid will never benefit from any of this. They won't. In the end, the kid are the one who's going to suffer for all this shit because she is not good at this. So this is what brought to my attention today. And so we'll go through it real quick. I guess she wasn't able to post on TikTok for a long time. Something was going on. She thought she was banned or something. Too bad she's not, but she was. And now she's saying, we got to talk about this. People were complaining about my content. If you go to her comment section, they call their babies like scotch and on the rocks, or they make fun of their kids as like an inside joke to name them like alcoholic drinks and beverages. And like, look, I'm not a prude to a degree, but I'm just like, okay, chill. Like these people who follow these people are just like her. And it scares me that this is the world we live in right now. So let's watch this.
I think that we need to have a real talk, but I don't even know where to start.
Can you get the Cheetos out of your hair first?
First of all, I am so thankful for this whole experience. Oh, I'm sore. I'm thankful for everyone.
Are you thankful? Okay.
That does support me and that gets joy out of these like little videos that I post.
No, I think again, it's not really about joy. It's about acceptance of their own shittiness. That's the weird part about this type of social media and influencer culture where you have really shitty influencers who are terrible parents. They're just not good people. Like Trisha Paytas. Not good people. Okay? They are terrible people. And now she's pregnant. She can have a baby. I feel like terrible people attract terrible people. People with good messages like myself will and I think this is true, will attract people with like-minded to get kids off of the internet. I think it's really important. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if you really like this, no, it's because trashy people like trashy shit. It's like Mormons watching Mormon vlogs. They have to watch their tribe. You attract your tribe. That's what's happening here. And your tribe is like you.
I never in a million years would have thought that I would be where I am. I started...
What, exploiting your kid for money? Exploiting your twins for money? Yeah. Nobody thinks that until it happens. And now that it's happened, what are you going to do?
Posting videos last June. I literally had no followers. I got no views on my videos. And I was doing it because TikTok is like a creative outlet for people.
Your creative outlet is shit. You suck creatively. I'm sorry. What are they saying creative outlet? It's just a place to be a narcissist is all it is. Like I'm on TikTok to call out people and I'm on, you have to have, I'm on there. I actually don't like TikTok. I just do it as a means to put my message out more. I don't like that shit. It's super addicting. And so I try to stay away from it and have a little bit of fun with it. But it's like these people who always start like, I just was posting things and such a creative outlet.
A really creative person. I always have been.
Oh yeah, you look like it.
And I was sitting at home taking care of my 2 babies by myself. I didn't have a job. I was living off savings. My mom was paying my phone bill and my car insurance.
Winner, chicken dinner, everybody. Gee. And then you go out and get pregnant, and you again, being a mother and being parents in general, that shit is hard. Okay, you should take it seriously. And all these people who do it and they accidentally get pregnant, like Jess Van, I don't know, Jess Van probably planned it. These people who do it for money, for influence, for exploitation, for money. They're doing it for the wrong reasons. And I don't care what trouble that gets me in. If you have babies on the internet to make money, you are disgusting.
It's for me. And I decided to start school because I had to come up with a way to support my 2 daughters. I didn't even know if I was going to be able to finish school this spring because...
And she didn't.
I didn't have any type of childcare. There was no childcare available for me.
Your mother was paying your bills, though.
So I probably wasn't going to be able to finish the spring anyways. I didn't start making money off of social media until probably October or November. Yeah, the point is I did not start posting my kids with any intention of making money off of them.
Maia, I will actually be with you on that. I believe you. But, here's the but, you do now. So, because your intentions were at the beginning not to make money, okay, but now your intentions are to make money, and you started making money, and so that became everything to you. You have no out now. You have no choice but to feed your tribe, the mob that follows you for your shitty content, to feed them your children for the rest of till they move out. Because how else are you going to do this? If you took your kids off right now, Maia, who would watch you? Right? So you have no choice. Yeah, maybe your intentions were right at the beginning or maybe had no intentions, but it doesn't matter anymore because of where you are right now. And she makes bank.
It just happened that one of my videos or a couple of my videos went viral and I gained a following.
It's not my fault. I'm so viral and amazing. Like, it just so happens. Like, should I be blamed for being amazing? Right? Like, it's not my fault, right? Okay, thanks a lot. Ugh.
I was posting the same content when I first started. I was posting the same amount of times a day when I first started. Nothing about my content has changed.
No, I know. That's why I'm like, how did you get a following? How?
Intentions behind posting my content has not changed. It just
no, that's a lie.
so happens that I got lucky enough that when I post my videos, I get some money for it. Anyone can say whatever they want to say, but at the end of the day,
thanks for your permission.
What you know about me is what I decide to share. I control what you guys see. I control what you.
But if you think that's going to be secret for a long time, as you grow, Maia, you're going to be very sorely disappointed. Which is why you got to be sort of like me. Like, I don't even have a speeding ticket. I have no skeletons because I was a pastor for many years. I'm kind of glad I lived like a vanilla dude for my whole life because I don't really have anything out there. And that's great. But I guarantee you, Maia's got some skeletons she does not want out in the world. And when those skeletons come out, because as she grows, people are going to start hating her. She's going to grow a large following of hate because that's just the way it is. I have a large following of hate. Everybody's got a large following of hate if you are on the internet, okay? But you probably have skeletons galore. And you know who's going to suffer because of those skeletons? Your kids. That's what matters here. I don't care about you and your shitty content. I care about the kids that you're exploiting and the privacy they're not going to get to have, and the internet calling them drinks and like and it's like they don't even know their real names. And again, I'm not trying to say that that's the end all, but I'm just you gotta put it in perspective. You are a young lady. You look like you're 20 years old, raising twin daughters on your own. Now you're making money, good, whatever, but you're doing it at their expense, okay? In spite of them. It is not going to be good for them, but you don't care. Your fans don't care. They just want to ingest the content with your kids. It's gross.
You guys know, I don't know if people are genuinely concerned about what I'm posting or if they're just trying to start drama because they see random videos about it. No.
It's not about the drama. Well, especially not on my channel. Maybe there are some people who like the drama, the title threads and all that stuff, and the Discords and all that. They love it. They thrive in it. That's their pastime. I don't think any of them would really ever hurt anybody in real life. They just want to talk shit, and it is what it is. That's a subsect of this community that you are part of when you make money on the internet. But yeah, it's not the drama, and I genuinely am concerned for kids on the internet who have no privacy because of a few things. And Maia, you probably haven't watched my videos, but predator playlists are one. I'm sure, almost guarantee you, if you were to look up, there's places where people post these famous kids on the CP sites, her kids are going to be there. And if they are there, take your kids off instantly. If you know that your kids are on a CP site and you still put them on the internet, your kids should be taken away. The end. There's no conversation anymore. Okay? So that's what my concern is. If you want to do content without your kids, I'll subscribe. I won't because it's shitty. But you have to realize they're not coming for you, Maia. They're coming for your kids.
But at the end of the day, I make the decisions for my daughters, and I am responsible for protecting my daughters.
You do. You make the decisions because they cannot give informed consent because they still poop themselves. But yeah, you do it. You're responsible for protecting your kids. And you say that like you are. But you're not, Maia. You're not protecting your kids. Clearly, maybe you don't even understand the depths of the internet because you're so new to this. Right? You don't understand the depths of the family vlogging sphere and the behind the scenes disgustingness that happens. The predator playlists, the multiple men who are watching kids in diapers, having baths, and the tagging, the putting them on the sites. You don't even know it. Well, you probably do now because you've been told, but you're not protecting your kids. Anybody who has a massive following, whose content is about their children, you are not protecting your kids. You cannot protect your kids. You don't know what could happen. And so many things have already happened with other creators. This should never be a thing. And YouTube and Instagram and TikTok all have the power to say, no more kids on here. No more. And they never will.
Those babies are the best thing that ever happened to me before social media. And
we don't believe you. None of us believe you. They're the best thing ever happened to you because they make you bank and explosive amounts of bank.
they're still obviously the best thing that has ever happened to me.
And maybe your content should reflect that because you looks like you're such a nonchalant, like to go partying, do everything else. And you're like, I'm a mom. I needed self-care and everything else. I think people here that follow me, that know this, and maybe it's just my trauma coming out. But once you have children, okay, the things of your past that you used to do, it's kind of time to hang up the old frickin' dance shoes. You know what I'm saying? Hang up the tramp stamp. It's time to hang up the old ways because now you've got two little ones relying on you to protect them, to feed them, to house them, to love them, right? And to this is what happened to me. This is why maybe, again, it's my trauma speaking. My mom refused to grow up and be a mother. She wanted to do what she wanted to do, and that meant abandoning me so many times. She came first over my entire life till I left when I was 16. My mom put herself first. Always. Other people in my family, I don't want to mention names, put themselves first over their children. People that I know. When you put yourself over your children, like a lot of these single moms, young single moms do, you are not worthy of the title. You don't get it. You don't get my respect, and you shouldn't get respect of anybody else. It's time to hang up the old ways and start caring for little ones. And people will get mad at me for saying that, and I don't give a shit. I really will never move on this stance. That once you have children, everything changes. That has to go with people who are in PRN, people who do OnlyFans, all those things. If you are in the public sex sphere of work, and I'm saying public, meaning it can be discovered and by their friends and your family and their friends and their families, when they're older, you're doing it wrong. You are thinking of nobody but yourself. And when you become a parent, when you decide to take that on and you don't put them first, you did it wrong and you're a failure. Don't care.
Really almost died to have them, and I would die over and over again for them. I know I have a very like laid back and whatever personality.
No, you have a very nonchalant, you don't give a shit about anything, and you're a terrible mom personality. That's what we see. We're all seeing that. It's natural for you to come out, and what you exude is selfishness. When you're taking a pregnancy test and cheersing it up with your sister or your friend, having White Claws while you're probably, I don't know if not breastfeeding, whatever, but like that is a selfish thing. And the tribe that you've connected with, it scares me that there's that many people in that tribe, because that means that there's thousands and thousands, millions of kids out there with parents who think that they need to put themselves first over their own children's well-being. That's selfishness, and these types of creators and influencers influence others to act like that. I'm looking at you, Jess Fam, Sun Kiss Mama. You put yourselves over everything else, and you know how I know that, especially when it comes to Jess Fam? Because you have Jess Fam written on your living room wall.
Like I act very like nonchalant about everything, but just because I don't address something to millions of people that are giving me shit for something doesn't mean that I don't think about it and that I am not doing what I think is best.
You're not doing what's best. Okay, so I don't know what she's talking about here, so whatever. And I'm sure I'll find out very soon. But just in that little snippet of video that we have there, I was actually going to do another one, but I can keep talking here. I've got another one I'm going to break down, which is her Q&A with Pilot and Scott. I don't think that's her kids' names. I think this is their inside running joke, but I'll do that in the next video. But Maia Knight, you have to understand, you're so new to this. And let's take a look at her channel real quick. So on TikTok, Maia Knight has 7.5 million followers, okay? 602 million likes. I'm a mom and a dad. No, you're a mom and an exploiter. Stop calling yourself a dad. And it's unfortunate that your kids are not going to be raised with a dad and he doesn't want to be a part of their life. But what a prick, because if maybe he could be the one that stops you from being a total douchebag, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. So you've got 7.5 million followers on here. She's already connected with an 3-artist agency. Okay, she's already connected. Let's go to her YouTube channel, which she just started. Well, I looked at it. She's had it since 2016, but hasn't posted. She's got 12 videos. Okay, so I want to show you something. She's got 6 million views already in a 1 month of posting videos. So already on YouTube, she's probably made in 1 month, no kidding. How long are these videos? Okay, average 10 to 15 minutes, right? In 1 month of posting on YouTube, Maia Knight in AdSense alone, I'm not even kidding you, has made over $75,000 to $100,000 in 1 month on YouTube. You telling me that's just about like, I'm just being normal me? But this is what she's doing. She's making tons and tons of money. She's got 430,000 subscribers, almost 420,000 subscribers, and she just started posting a month ago. Look, it says 2016, but that's not the issue. That's not what she's saying. She doesn't even, she's so lazy with her content, too. It's not even good. And it bugs me because so many people out there have amazing content that can never get to this level. And all she has to do is be like, shopping with 2 babies, get ready with us. P.O. Box unboxing, and just, it's bullshit. This is not even new family vlogging stuff. So hopefully this is a flash in the pan type of one-hit wonder thing that she just can't connect. Again, Maia, your skeletons will come home to roost, and they're going to be detrimental to you, and they're going to be detrimental to your children. So my suggestion to you is get your damn kids off of the internet. Okay, stop using them. Stop exploiting them for money. They will never be able to give you consent to do what you're doing with them in their privacy. And the jokes that are made about them on their channels, the comments are obviously the tribe that she brings. Scout at the end, love it. Macklemore and Snoop Dogg of Vanilla Ice killing it this morning. It's like this big joke. Like it's a joke for them. A lot of people will think their content doesn't, again, this type of content gives nobody anything at all. There's no benefit to watching this except for like you were watching someone else exploit their children and you want to see their children. Again, and I'll go back to this. What type of adult loves watching other people's children? Assess yourself if you love watching other people's kids online. What is it about that you don't find creepy? Do you not just sit back and be like, shit, man, I watch other people's kids on YouTube. Damn it. I'm the problem. Right? They call them scotch and soda, scotch and Coke. I don't know what they call them. People are like, I've lost so many count how many times I've watched. Like, why? What is this that you're watching? What is so good about this? Like, except for the fact that the end of the show almost breaks her kids' necks. That's what you're watching? This is a terrible, terrible parent. Maia Knight, you're disgusting. You're still early in the game, and so clearly you don't care. And you're just going to go because you just don't give a shit because you're protecting your kids, right? No, you're not. But I'm going to do a deep dive into Maia Knight shit. 100%. I'm going to find out everything I can find out about her in the threads and everything else. Because I honestly believe that the only way to stop these types of people, especially so young in them, is to just get them to maybe realize that in the end, your kids are going to be the ones that suffer for all this. Like, she's living in a tiny apartment right now. I guarantee you right now she's looking for a home. She's made hundreds of thousands of dollars in a few months on this platform, and it's going to rocket her into some sort of different world, and it's only going to be bad for these children. And she's probably going to have more kids and go out and, drink more White Claws and take more pregnancy tests at home with her kids in the video, like she's some kind of mom. She's not. Here's the thing. I just don't want people to. I just want people to realize that this isn't someone you should look up to. This is not a good example, an influence you should follow. And the people that follow her are young girls. And they're going to think this is cool. Stop making this shit cool. It's not. Stop glorifying teen and young pregnancy and unprotected sex. Stop glorifying the idea that you can just do all this on your own when you can't. This is she's right. She won the lottery. It's 1 in a million for people that do this. And I don't even know what's the draw. I have no idea. It's because she's provocative in the way that she does things like Jess Fam. Hear me out. Jess Fam and Maia Knight and these people who post stuff like this, they're provocative on purpose. They honestly know that they're assholes. They honestly know that they're scumbags. They know it. But they realize that those scumbag types of moments is what gets them their following. And so they'll keep doing it. And at the expense of their children. Looking back on all this stuff, they're going to look back and say, Mom, you're nasty. You're a nasty piece of work. And your dad and your mom, sounds like you have a relationship with them, should probably step in and be like, stop this. I hope they're watching this too. If you're a Maia Knight's parents, please do your grandchildren a favor and convince her to get these kids off the internet. Maia Knight, you're probably big enough now that you can take your kids off and you might still be okay. I challenge you to do it. Otherwise, whatever. You're gross. I'll see you in the next video, Maia. I'm going to continue to cover Maia Knight. She's got a lot of haters. I get hundreds of messages about her. A lot. Okay? She's got tons of hate because of the way that she portrays herself as a mom, which is a bad mom. And again, let's not honor bad moms. A lot of people come on this channel, my haters, whatever you want to call them, and they're like, you're just a misogynist against moms. And it bugs me because no, I hate bad parents. That's it. I don't know how else to say this to you guys that you don't understand it. Do you hate bad parents? If you see someone at a park or a mall or something treating their kids like shit, how does that make you feel? Right? Do you just be like, oh no, I just must be having a bad day. It doesn't matter what kind of day you're having. I've seen people treat their kids like shit, and it makes me judge them. I see it all the time on the internet because I see what goes on behind the scenes. I know. So it's like you're watching a kid's be abused in real life, and you should have a problem with that. And the fact that you don't is crazy to me. Anyway, the vacuum is going on. Take a deep breath. Let's keep doing this one. If you guys know anything about Maia Knight, let me know. I'm ready to hear the tea. Okay? If you got any, I'm not saying insider information, just what she's talking about, all the problematic videos, I'm going to go down the rabbit hole. It's going to be crazy. I am against what she's doing. And if we start early, maybe she'll start listening. Maybe she's got a brain in her head. That would be awesome if she did. Something tells me money over brains every single time. Money over protection of the kids every single time. Money over everything. I wouldn't be surprised if that dad now wants to get back in the life because these kids are making bank for their mom. Interesting. You stay beautiful. Don't forget your value and your worth. And I will see you tomorrow.